house?
I'm Asher. I'm here to meet Colby.
Oh. Did she break up with that Damon guy?
No, she didn't. I'm a friend of both of them. Don't I know you?
I don't think so.
You look really familiar. Are you an actress or something?
Right. Yes, because I live in Pine Valley, not sunny Los Angeles.
Well, you're beautiful enough to be an actress.
I'm Mrs. Chandler.
You can't be Colby's mom.
No. Her cousin-in-law.
Wait a minute. That's how I know you. I saw your picture in the paper.
My wedding announcement.
No, actually, it was something to do with Chandler business. Guess you're more than just a pretty face.
Well, I will go let Colby know that you're here.
See what we can do at Chandler to make it happen. This acquisition is just the kind my father was famous for, so I will not go down without a fight. All right.
More coffee?
Yes, thanks.
Good. Just give me a cup while you're refilling yours.
Cute.
Oh, not as cute as your little press release announcing my relocation to Chandler, Europe. That was cute.
Yeah, well, someone needs to oversee things there. And you bring such great ideas to the company, even when you steal them.
But I agree that the Chandler European division does need oversight. That's why I've already made my first big change.
Really, what are you talking about?
Your company's new investor. Hey!
Well, Junior, good morning. Looks like you and I are in business together.
Book and MySpace?
Yeah, I mean, but, this will have the same combo of social and professional connections, except it's going to be based on singles who are moving to a new area. So you can instantly be hooked up. Like, where's the best place to go for happy hour? Or Taco Tuesday? Or, do you want to carpool to work?
It sounds really, really cool.
Fascinating. Oh, sorry. Don't mind me.
Colby, what do you think about how it looks, though?
Honestly?
Don't hold back. I can take it.
Okay.
Come on.
Well, I think that the homepage is missing something.
Like what?
I think it needs more of a pop. Maybe the layout needs to be a little bit more funky or edgy or...
Maybe I could splash some color in there and throw in some, graphics.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds good. Hey, what about a private chat room where 2 or maybe 10 people could hang out? And maybe each profile could have their, own animated avatar.
Yeah, I bet we could even add, an interactive game that, users can chat to in, a more laid-back way.
Whoops. Really? You're just still here?
What about your attitude, Colby? Especially if you're trying to snag a new dude.
Putting up a substantial amount of money to finance a revamp of Chandler Europe.
Out of the kindness of his heart, I bet.
No, actually in exchange for stock options and profit participation in a company we eventually spin off there.
Is that so?
It's a hell of an opportunity. Joint venture with Chandler.
We're not taking any new investors at this time, Scott.
Well, it's kind of a done deal, JR. I issued a little press release of my own.
You guys just love your press releases.
Why don't you sit down? You and my cousin can explain this little venture to me.
Maybe you should take a look at this. It'll answer some of your questions. You might learn something. Then we can talk.
Are you trying to destroy this company? Or better yet, how about we all take a family holiday in prison? Do you have any idea what you've done?
I think you need to calm down, JR.
You let the enemy invest in my family company.
Our family company. Besides, you said yourself that Chandler Europe is in trouble and we need to make a bold move. I think bringing Caleb into the mix does exactly that.
Have you forgotten what you've stolen from his uncle? And what will happen to you and this company if he finds out?
Keep your friends close and your enemies close. I've made sure all tracks are covered. It's buried.
You're brought him into our camp. So you might as well have given him a shovel so he can start digging. I'm going over that contract. I'm going over every single word of it.
Oh, well, some things you don't want in an open contract.
Are you telling me you made some kind of side deal with Cortland?
I'm telling you that I can contain him, and then I can maybe send him over to Europe for a little while, the same way you tried to send me.
That'll never happen.
Oh, but you just thought I'd jump at the chance. When are you going to stop underestimating me, JR?
When you stop proving me right, Scott. We both know why you did this. And it has nothing to do with business.
What do you want? You shouldn't be in here, JR.
Why not? He's so close to your bed giving you ideas?
Yeah, an idea maybe to slap you again.
I wouldn't take it personally.
What? What do you want?
I was just remembering. When I was a kid, Uncle Stuart used to watch this old black and white show, this famous ventriloquist act. Just the guy and his puppet. And Uncle Stuart thought it was the funniest thing on the planet. He never laughed harder when he watched that show.
That's lovely. If you don't mind, I don't really
You
feel
see,
like...
I always tried to figure out why he found it so funny. Just this man and his puppet. I could never get over the fact that I could see the ventriloquist's lips moving.
Is there a point to the story?
Uncle Stuart, he said it didn't matter, though. It was always about the jokes. And the guy was pretty funny.
Oh, good. That's great. If you don't mind...
I can see your lips moving, Annie.
Excuse me?
This whole idea to bring Caleb into the fold, that wasn't Scott's idea, that was yours. You see, you're so hell-bent on getting back at me, you don't care if you destroy my family's company in the process. You're putting him in a position that he's never going to survive from.
We'll see about that.
Come on, Annie. Face it. Scott just doesn't have the killer instincts like we do. And deep down, you know it, too.
I'd like you to leave.
You know, I should thank you.
For what?
For showing me your hand. By pushing Scott the way that you have. I see that I'm starting to get to you.
You really think that I want you? You cannot be serious.
Don't deny it.
I'm not going to deny it. Actually, I want to show you something. Oh, this is me and my husband on our honeymoon. Look how happy we look. I think they call that newlywed bliss. Oh, so much fun. This one is great. This is where we had dinner. Really great place. They have fabulous steaks, although we weren't really into the food because we were so busy being like wrapped up in one another. Oh, it's so tasty though. This is my favorite. This is us on our terrace at sunset. Emma was with the babysitter. Oh, it's so tasty though. This is my favorite. This is us on our terrace at sunset. Emma was with the babysitter. We made love out there that night. Yeah, it's a good one. And no, this one I can't really show you. This, I was in the shower and Scott got a little naughty with the camera, so I gotta hide that one. Oh, this is a
All
good
right,
one.
I've seen enough.
Are you sure? I mean, there's plenty in here.
What's your point, Annie?
I'm just curious how anyone could look at these pictures and not see how madly, utterly in love Scott and I are. Look at my eyes, JR. Is that a woman who's thinking about anybody else besides the husband that she adores? So I think you have the roles reversed. If anyone has gotten to someone, I have gotten to you. Because you just cannot get over the fact that Scott has me, and you will never have me again.
You would love for me to admit that I still want you.
You don't have to admit it. I know you do.
The truth, Annie. When you were on your honeymoon, when you were making love on that terrace, there was only one man on your mind. And that man was me. I'm headed up to the office. Why don't you come with me and get you started on your new gig?
No, thank you. I think I'm gonna pass on hearing you bash Scott anymore.
Forget Scott. I've got big plans for that social networking site, and you're in it.
Okay. Well, I have big plans also with Damon.
Oh. What are you gonna do? You gonna help him fill up ketchup bottles at Crystal's restaurant?
I will if he needs me to.
Colby, you are too good
To what? Be happy? Jared, maybe I don't want to grow up to be as miserable as you are.